Hi Capricorn, welcome to your April 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Capricorn. This will not resonate with every Capricorn that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Capricorn, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Capricorn. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Capricorn and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Alright Capricorn, let's get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy, so if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. Alright, so let's see what's happening for my Capricorns in love and romance in April, from now to the end of April. But with this reading, I do want to say that I am tuning into an energy that is in or around your energetic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment. Whether you are single or you're taken, whether you're together or apart from this person, let's see why they're coming through for your April reading and see what they want to say to you about this whole situation. So what is the energy surrounding Capricorn right now, Spirit? Well, there we go. One moment. Okay. Ooh, okay. Capricorn, we have passion here. And it says, try something you've never done before. Huh. You know, I'm almost getting this energy of like, you're someone they haven't really truly met like anyone else before. That's why their hunger, their desire is kind of growing. You know, I kind of feel similar energies with Libra's reading. So if you have Libra in your chart, or if you're dealing with the Libra, I suggest checking out the Libra reading to see if there's messages for you there. But I feel, Capricorn, that someone is hot and bothered over you. Someone just, when you guys are around each other, like, it always escalates. I mean, you guys can't like keep your hands off of each other. There could be like PDA, and not overly disgustingly so, but like you'll always hold hands, or they'll always have their arm around you, or you'll have their arm around them. They love like touching your lower back. You know, like they can't keep their hands off of you. And I just saw like dancing, but like, you know, freak dancing, dirty dancing. Maybe you guys recently went out, that kind of happened, dancing in the house type of thing. I'm seeing like a really hot makeout session that always may lead to something else. You guys just, there's something when you're two together, there's sparks, there's fire, there's chemistry. What's the purpose of it though? Is this gonna go anywhere? I just saw the letter J, as in like Jared or Jennifer. This first, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. But you could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, or you could have strong fire in your chart, but there's chemistry and there's something being sparked within someone to do something very soon. What is it? Let's see what they're thinking about you or feeling about you right now. What do they want to tell you but haven't told you yet? Let's see. Oh, okay, you got 3 cards. I'll read these out but put them back because I just want one. I will always love you. Interesting. Heard that Dolly Parton song in my mind, or Whitney Houston, whatever version you like. You remind me of who I truly am. I can't stop thinking about you. I think about you as soon as I open my mind or my eyes. Whoa. There's 4 cards actually, and there's they think about you every moment of the day, whether they want to or not. It's like they always get messages about you. They get spiritual confirmation, synchronicities about you, seeing your name, seeing your birth date, seeing your, you know, seeing your favorite food, whatever it is, right? They're getting a lot of these emotions and desires kind of start to formulate within them. And it is all centered around you. I mean, they tell people about you. They've been talking about you in a positive way, with their friends, with their family members. I just met Capricorn. I'm really feeling them. I feel like there's something there between us. I want to see where this goes between us. Wow. But let's get one card. Oh, there we go. You are my sunshine. Whoa. Like that literal song that we all learn at some point, in America at least. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. Yeah, I feel, Capricorn, you've completely lit up their life in an exciting way, in a passionate way, in a way that they just cannot see not being with you. I feel like this is growing towards a commitment. This is growing towards some sort of stability between the two of you two, because you guys really are meant to have something this lifetime. Maybe you guys met each other when like one or both of you were going through something pretty crappy in your life. Whether that was a breakup, whether that was a job loss, whether that was, you know, something that meeting this person has, or meeting you, has completely turned everything around. I wonder if someone has like resonance with like a sun tattoo, or, you know, sunflowers. I'm also hearing honey for some reason. Maybe that's what they call you, honey, hun. Someone has a, you know, a taste for honey. I don't know. Interesting. Wow. This is pretty positive so far. Let's see. So with the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think about you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about it? What they like about the connection they have with you currently, and what do they not like about it? What are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you? I mean, talk about passion. I'm going to get all the cards out first, and then I'll show them to you, but wow. I can see that. Yeah. Okay, guys. Let's get into this. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. You could have Cancer in your chart. Does not have to be the case. You know, I wonder if for some, not all, some of you guys kind of started off as friends. You know, friends where you guys, the feelings just being around each other started to develop more and more. And I feel like someone here views the other person as being someone that is emotional, kind, loving, maybe very intuitive, especially in bed. Like someone knows where to touch, where to kiss, you know, knows exactly what the other person likes just by going with their feelings. Someone is empathic here. And I feel like there's just some sort of special feelings for someone because like they never met someone that can empathize so much, or who is as intuitive, who picks up on things that a lot of people don't pick up on. And I do feel that someone could have like a tattoo on the chest or the breast area in the front there. But I feel with this Queen of Cups that like feelings are definitely being developed. Yes, there's a lot of fire here, a lot of passion here. But I also feel with this Queen of Cups that someone is naturally beautiful or handsome. They don't have to put on a lot of makeup. They don't have to put a lot of like, you know, flashy clothes, jewelry, watches, whatever on to impress someone. Literally, they can like walk out in a t-shirt and sweatpants and they're still banging. You know, someone maybe doesn't like to wear too much makeup, and still like someone doesn't need it. I'm picking up on that as well. And they're like in love with you for who you are as a person. They fell in love with your soul, Capricorn. I know that kind of sounds cheesy, but it really is coming off that way. And I think somehow, like, there are things you do that makes them feel more sure that there's something to be solid here with you, selective here with you. And someone could be a single parent, I'm picking up on as well. And they're seeing what good of a parent you are, or vice versa, right? And that is also attractive, if that does resonate. Or someone could just have like a very caring, mothering, fathering nature about them that makes someone feel safe. I'm also seeing like pure white tennis shoes too. Someone likes to wear those, or you saw them wearing white tennis shoes last time. Let's get into this. How they feel about you is Ace of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. There's a spark that has just been ignited and it hasn't cooled down. You know, they feel like, yeah, you're very sexy, you're very hot. I could say that with the Queen of Wands here, which we'll get to in a minute, but it's like the things you do excites them. Seeing your text messages excites them. You know, when you do decide to come over and you send that text, I'm coming over now, they clean up their room, they try to get everything ready, they want to impress you. I do see this like energy of someone watching the other person, or they woke up and seeing the other person sleeping. They look very like at peace or very beautiful just sleeping. I definitely feel you guys have had many nights together at each other's houses, but even the last time you stayed the night, there was something special they knew from then and there, whatever you guys did that night. They now feel it's on. I'm going for it. I'm pursuing this. The fire's there, the chemistry's there, and I want this. That's what this Ace of Wands feels like. Maybe you guys had a moment in front of a fireplace recently, where you guys like fell asleep on the couch, hooked up on the couch. What they think about you is the Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy for me as a reader. They feel lucky to have met you. They feel like this is fate in some way. And maybe you're starting to feel that too with this person. And again, like what I kind of picked up on with the You Are My Sunshine card, you see how like if you have to pause it, but like there's this one lady who's like on the floor who's like looks pretty devastated, crying, and then eventually there's like someone on top feeling good about themselves, feeling good about, you know, their life or whatever. I feel really like you were the person to turn their life around. You were the person that made them feel excited about love again. I don't know, maybe someone was single for a very long time and was just about to give up on love, or, you know, just again got out of a breakup, a toxic situation that drained them completely, that made them not want to date again, and then they met you. Or even something outside of like love and romance, a really difficult situation that you kind of pulled them out of, or vice versa. But they feel like things are turning around in love and romance, and things are expanding between the two of you. You're spending more time with each other. You text or call each other throughout the day. I'm seeing like good night texts even, with the smiley face or a smiley emoji. The one with the eyes closed and the blushing cheeks. I don't know why it's so specific, but it's something for someone out there. But they're definitely thinking that they want to go further with this. They want to expand this. They want to, you know, see and experience even more. They have plans. And they're planning on making this work. They're planning on taking this to another level. Someone really likes orange juice too, or mimosas or something like that. What they like the most about you is the Queen of Wands. Aries energy. You're attractive. You're sexy. You're confident. Even if you don't always feel like that 100% of the time, you don't let anyone see your flaws or the times where you're feeling bad on yourself. You know how to attract the things you want. You know how to attract people. I feel like there's a lot of people you could be talking to right now or to get your attention. You are like eye candy to them. it feels also too that if it's not so physical, it's just you always know how to have a good time. You always know how to uplift the room. You always know how to make things exciting. You go on exciting dates. You know, a fun night to the movies, a fun night to a concert, a fun night, you know, wherever it is, it's always a good time with you. What I get from this too is that you're not like a negative person, or maybe if you have been through the worst in life, there's still something about you that always tries to see the good in things, the good in people. It kind of resonates with this Queen of Cups energy, regardless of gender or sex. We all have masculine and feminine energies within each and every one of us. So it's like, you know how to make other people feel good about themselves. Maybe you are a light worker, and if it's not spiritual, you just have a job where you uplift people, you help people. You're just someone that everyone's excited to hear about when they know you're coming along, when you're about to come over. You just carry this good energy about you that is infectious, that is contagious. And maybe even sometimes you get some haters along the way. And that's what happens when you shine so brightly. Some people just can't take it and want to dim you, but you don't let anyone dim you. And they find that incredibly attractive, and they find you confident. And that's what really draws them to you, or did draw them to you the first time they met you, the first time they saw you. And you're pretty funny too. The jokes you put on, the things you say, make them laugh. What they don't like about you is the Three of Wands. Aries energy here, very interesting. What I kind of feel like for someone is that, like, I wonder if you have rejected this advance of like commitment or moving things along or something. Like they feel like you've said before, like it's not the right time, or I'm not ready yet. I still need to feel things out, for someone out there along those lines. And it's like they want to manifest more. They want to, you know, get this going faster, sooner. But maybe you are kind of taking a little bit of a pause. You Capricorns are not the ones to rush into things impulsively. You definitely like to make sure that things are worth your time, worth your energy, even with the Wands card here. And maybe you're not looking to commit yet for some, but you're starting to get good feelings about it, and that's enough for you, right? I kind of do want to like clarify this Three of Wands. You know, for someone, maybe because, you know, clearly for some connection here, it is so sensual, it's so sexual, it's so passionate. Maybe someone does worry if you feel the same, or if you do just kind of look at this as having a fun time right now. They wonder if they can keep your interest for some reason. If you get distracted, if you're onto other projects, other things that are taking more priority in your life. Let me see. Why is this Three of Wands here? Or if someone lives with family or roommates, it's hard for you two to be alone completely. They want to spend more time with you alone. Tell me more about this Three of Wands energy, what they don't like about Capricorn. Four of Pentacles and the Tower. Nine of Wands. Okay, Sagittarius energy, Capricorn energy, and Aries, Scorpio energy. And with all this Aries energy, if you have Aries in your chart, or if you're dealing with an Aries, check out that reading. But okay. I find this a little bit interesting. They're wondering if there's a side to you that they haven't seen. They wonder if you are like someone who could flip the script quite easily. I feel this is more of a fear than anything, but like they wonder, you know, they've only seen the good in you thus far. What is the bad? And maybe this is kind of what you're wondering about, because we both know no one's perfect, right? And I feel like they wonder if there's a side to someone that's holding back that would reveal something that would be, you know, the end. I wonder if someone's thinking someone else is holding secrets that's keeping, you know, you guys apart. If they're, I don't feel like it's like a relationship per se. Like, you know, someone has another person on the side. It feels more like, you know, I don't know. maybe if they don't know you have kids, if having kids would ruin everything, or, you know, if you have been married before, or they have, and someone hasn't said anything about it yet, and they're going through a divorce, would that ruin everything? They're wondering if there's something that is being hidden that would destroy the feelings they have for you now. But that's almost like the other shoe falling, right? And just worrying about that. I also kind of feel with this energy too, like if you guys are going through something currently that is stressful, that is outside of your control, you know, they wonder if you try to rely on yourself too much when they just want to help you and support you. But you're not letting them in that way because you're so used to being independent. You're so used to doing everything on your own. But they do want you to let them in a bit more, especially if it is something kind of crazy with the Tower here, right? Different messages. What they like the most about this connection, interestingly enough, is the Devil. Capricorn energy. I mean, this could just pertain to the fact that you're coming in your own energy and it's attractive. But they find themselves obsessing over this and over you, Capricorn. But, you know, with this position in this card in this position, I don't think they love the toxicity, right? I feel with this, it's all sensual and sexual. They've never had anyone in bed that was as good as you, that turns them on as much as you do. I feel like maybe this person, and this could correlate with the Tower and the Four of Pentacles, they're usually in control of their reactions, their responses, but with you, they feel out of control. They feel like, you know, especially if they're a little bit more buttoned up with other people, a little bit more shy, they're not shy with you. You take them out of their element and it's something that they crave. You know, they are becoming a little bit possessed by you, and not in a scary way, but like in a way where it's like now every thought is centered around what you would want to do. If they want to do something this weekend, would Capricorn too? Would Capricorn like this movie I want to go see? Does Capricorn like this food I really love? Like, they find themselves being completely surrendered and bound to you. I kind of want to see what this is all about. And someone could be a little freaky in bed. And it's things they've done that they haven't done before, or they want to try something out with you that they think you guys would be good at. Ace of Pentacles. You know, out of anyone, Capricorn, or maybe in a really, really long time, they see themselves committing to you. I almost feel, Capricorn, you may not even realize how much this person is completely like wrapped around your finger in some way. I'm seeing someone with a hairy chest too, or like hairy arms, maybe thick bushy eyebrows. But there's a desire for you, a temptation for you. And even when they're like, okay, I don't want to come off too strong, I'll just not talk to Capricorn, and they see, you know, you're keeping your space too, they can't help but reach out. They need to reach out. I'm also seeing something about FaceTiming as well that you guys may always do. It could get dirty from time to time. With the Devil, absolutely. And then Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like you just fulfill their every need, their every want, their every desire, especially in bed. And it just makes them want you even more. But what they don't like about you, Capricorn, in this situation, is the Page of Swords. So this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I don't usually feel this energy with this card, but I wonder if you guys like have two different mother languages. You know, the language that, you know, you guys could come from different backgrounds, cultures, and maybe it's hard to understand one another sometimes, or maybe there's an accent that makes it hard to understand. I don't know why that's coming through, but it is for someone here. For most of you, this Page of Swords, I wonder if they just wonder what you're thinking. If there's something up your sleeve. Again, this could correlate with the Three of Wands that I was talking about, with the Four of Pentacles and the Tower moment. Are you planning something? Are you up to something? I wonder if some of them think you're like too good to be true. Is there something that you're not saying? Are there intentions that you are hiding? And maybe that's just suspicions from past relationships that failed, right? But it's almost as if they don't know what you're thinking all the time. They can't guess it. And maybe, again, for some of you, there are times where you find it hard to discuss your feelings. Maybe they try to get you to open up, try to speak on it, but you're not the person that gets super emotional or speaks on your heart so freely, maybe as much as they do. And maybe there's something they're waiting for you to say that you haven't said yet. The highest hopes with this, Capricorn, is the World card. Fixed energy, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy here. I mean, you're their world right now. You rock their world. They are fixated on this, fixated on you. You know, they want to take this to the next level. Like I said with the Wheel card, the Wheel of Fortune. They want to see the old energy of you two just spending time together, hooking up with one another, dating one another, and taking this to a full level commitment here. I feel like they want to travel with you. I don't know if that's somewhere local or, you know, planning a trip where you have to take an airplane flight to get somewhere. I almost feel like they want you to meet the family. And maybe someone is just kind of resisting that or fearing that. Whoever's on the other side, right? But maybe too, like, although maybe for those of you that have like, are dealing with someone with, you know, a different mother language or an accent, like, even if it's hard to understand the other person at times, they do love that you guys are culturally different. You come from different parts of the world, different backgrounds, ethnicities even. But I think that with this overall, yeah, they want it all with you, Capricorn. And I don't think they're going to stop until they have it all, especially with the Devil card there. They're stubborn, they're determined, and they will have it eventually, is kind of what I get. But the deepest fear is the Four of Swords. Now, I didn't really pick up on this until I see this Page of Swords energy there. I wonder if you guys have been a little bit silent, you needed your space just to kind of clear your head, just so things don't become too codependent. But they're wondering if, you know, you'll eventually pull out of this, you'll ghost this, you'll leave it silent, you'll leave it, you know, I don't know, like just go completely ice on them. You would prefer to be alone. And if that was the case, there would be no changing your mind. You wouldn't have communication, you wouldn't talk it out. Almost as if like you would say something they fear of being like, let's just be friends, or like we shouldn't talk anymore type of energy. Maybe your focus is on healing yourself and you want to do that before you give any chance at love and romance. But they almost feel like it would be a complete flip. And maybe that's the thing that someone's afraid of, in the anticipation of the other shoe falling. If this were all to stop and you weren't having any attempts to pursue this or take this further, and that you wouldn't want to, you know, if you weren't interested, you wouldn't talk, and they wouldn't have any way to convince you elsewise. Interesting. Well, Capricorn, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what's likely to happen and unfold by the end of April between the two of you, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, I'm going to overturn this card here to show you what they're likely to do, what's likely to happen. And I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this situation. Is it fate like they think it is? Is there a reason why you two met, or is it just for a good time? If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Capricorn, I really hope that this has resonated with you in some way and has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your love life right now. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Capricorn, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.